Would a civilization of futuristic technology be a civilization full of wizards and sorcerers? Today, we're gonna find out.
I gave one civilization magic and the other modern day technology. One was born powerful and the other had to build it. Guns, tanks, and then war.
He actually makes a really good point here where I think the final battle will really come down to how long the simulation goes for. Because the longer that the technology has to develop, the better for them. But the sorcerers will probably already be able to use their sorcery.
And I watched their first kings rise in completely different worlds. Because this isn't just magic versus machines. It's whether the power you're born with can beat the power you earn. We start by building the world and splitting it in half. 10 mages with the gift of every magic possible and the traits of godly wizards.
Whoa,
genetically
okay.
modified to have insane mana.
So these aren't just any wizards. These are like the Dumbledores, the Voldemorts of the wizards.
Regular humans with the ability to launch missiles. Other than that, they're
Okay.
just regular humans. We start at year
Okay,
one. Both civilizations
alright.
create kingdoms, with the magic kingdom already up one. It looks like they spawned in a skeleton.
See, I was thinking that the humans would be like super geniuses if they're gonna be developing nuclear weapons and all that. So I feel like it's time for me to pick a team. And you know what? I'm gonna go against like, I feel like our people, because I think our people are probably the technology people. I'm gonna be team wizards, because they're freaking awesome.
Not to mention that these dudes are literally floating midair, with Queen Houdini ruling over the wizards. And only 1 year in, the wizards already have a house. And they've doubled their population, while the humans haven't done anything. Instead of building houses, their queen, Putin, is cracking in the open. What the hell? Oh, and as soon as they build a house...
Classic human.
Oh, they're using it to... Like, come on, what are you guys doing? Well, at least they're making some sort of progress. For some reason, there's a skeleton dude from the Magic Kingdom here. But how did he get over here? By year 5, the Magic Kingdom has tripled their population, despite their kingdom seeming smaller. Queen Houdini's people have built quite an organized village. Meanwhile, the humans are very far behind. I mean, come on, they're literally still hunting like cave people. And then our second strange occurrence appeared. A wizard from the Magic Kingdom was on the human side, but how did they get over here? And then he began firing magic at Queen Putin of the humans. Or wait. Oh no, they were just firing at the animal she was hunting. Silly little misunderstanding. By year 7...
Well, I'm guessing the way that the wizards are getting over there, maybe they have the ability to teleport, which sounds super epic and awesome, and I'm glad I'm on Team Wizard.
The wizards were wasting no time as they created a second village, forcing their skeleton slaves to build it for them, as Queen Houdini was just chilling in the sun. Meanwhile, the humans just now built their farm. For being a so-called technologically advanced kingdom, they weren't that technologically advanced. At least not yet. By year 20, the Magic Kingdom nearly had a population of 100. Seeing as they felt there was no threat to them, they took their time to peacefully advance.
I like their houses. They're like bubbles. I would never live in that though. That's a little too see-through for me. I need some privacy while eating my meat lovers pizzas.
Queen Houdini gracefully picked her berries. The humans had finally grown their population, and their territory was larger than the Magic Kingdom, but their village still looked as if it was a peasant town. But it seems like Queen Houdini is holding something new. Is that a goddamn rocket launcher?
Yo, there they go. Oh my.
Oh, never mind. Then even wolves came back for revenge and then...
wait.
Oh.
She just blew up her own people.
Oh, damn. The wolves stood literally no chance against, I guess, rocket launchers. Looks as though the queen wasn't the only one with a weapon.
How do they get that, though?
Humanity has advanced to firepower.
Well, it doesn't even look like they have mines or anything, so I don't know how they crafted all of that. But I'm wondering now, like, if their population level is so low because they keep shooting each other. God bless America.
That's quite a step. While the humans only have the ability to create guns, on the wizard's side, they can only create staffs. And then suddenly, out of the blue, Queen Houdini did this, teleporting to the human side and then straight back. What did this mean? Well, soon we'll find out. The humans were unaware of what just happened, as they continued to grow more accustomed to the weapons, using it in things like hunting for food. It seemed like everyone and their grandma had a rocket launcher
to hunt foxes.
Even a skeleton had a pistol. And at year 27, the mages created a magical training barracks. By the order of Queen Houdini, could it be possible that what she saw on the human side spooked her so that she thought it necessary to prepare her people if both sides ever met? Right now, the humans were catching up, but if they didn't accelerate fast enough, they would get completely outclassed.
Now, what is is really cool about this game is it actually does matter a lot how smart your people are and if you actually have war tactics or not. And since the mages just made a training barracks, I think that's going to put them at a pretty significant advantage. You also get certain buffs for like if you have religion and like certain texts and documents, like a library, for example. And I don't think that the humans have built anything like that yet, which is just really surprising to me.
Not gonna lie, I think she might be overestimating the humans. Even so, she sent spies to the humans' kingdom to talk to the nearby wildlife, because the mages had the ability to talk to animals. This one spy could not believe what he heard, so he went to inspect for himself, and what he saw made him swear at the gods. Then out of nowhere, this troglodyte of a human thought, haha, funny flying person, I shoot now, and then proceeded to kill the spy.
Oh my
and walked
God.
away like nothing happened. Even though the
I don't
humans
blame
had
him, to be honest. I
firepower,
would
they
do
were
that
now
too.
saving up the resources to build factories. And just because one spy was killed doesn't mean that the mages don't have others. Though both kingdoms looked relative in size, the magic kingdom was far more advanced, making the humans look like peasants in
That's 3
comparison.
times the
But at
amount of
least they got
people.
sniper rifles, checking up on Queen.
That's a good point, though. Like, yeah, sure, maybe they're way outnumbered, and yeah, sure, maybe the wizards can teleport, but what are they gonna do if they got a sniper bullet traveling at their face? You know what I'm saying?
The humans, it looks like she was, oh. What the hell does that mean? It looks like she's trying to repopulate the entire human race by herself. The Magic Kingdom's advancements began to slow, as they poured all their focus into training magical soldiers. Then at year 38,
That's good, though,
humans
I think, for
created a
them.
new village. Their first village was filled to the brim with houses, so this new village would be used to create factories. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if we can trust the humans with guns, because they gave this 1-year-old child a Glock. Maybe
Bruh.
looking at this will help you understand how smart they are. Then I saw Queen Putin giving birth to quadruplets. I mean, goddamn!
What?
It looks like she's trying to build a whole army by herself. At year 41, the humans are beginning to catch up to the Magic Kingdom, because these guys ain't really doing much. I mean, they built a mine. Meanwhile, the humans are always expanding, evolving, building, or doing something. Like Queen Putin, who's writing the first ever book. And it's a silly fable. Then I found Queen Houdini snooping around.
Yeah, but those books are really important. If she could build a book on war or a book on religion or something like that, it could be really good for her people.
Territory. Clearly up to no good, and it looks like she's plotting something. And with as long of a lifespan as the mages have, they could plan something for decades ahead and wait patiently without anyone ever finding out. Out of nowhere, chaos erupted in the humans' kingdom as there was a
Bruh.
live shooter who actually ended up killing someone until the shooter was neutralized and
What?
everybody acted like nothing happened. I don't know what's going on with the queens of both kingdoms, but they're
man.
obsessed with writing books. And this might be plot irrelevant, but I think I found forbidden love between a female wizard and a male human. You guys should totally make like fan art of this or something. And as they realized it wouldn't work out, the male walked away. Back to more political matters.
surprised he didn't
It seems
pop
like
her.
15 of the wizard's people is on the human side, mostly skeletons with 1 or 2 wizard generals, and it seemed like they were mainly just scouting.
Wait, so do the wizards have like a skeleton army? That's kind of what it seemed like is going on here.
Year 52, Queen Houdini was still in the humans' territory, and creating a new religion at that, the religion of Agisarius, with every magical ability in the book.
Bro!
And finally, at year 56,
That dude is
a tank
stacked!
appeared out of thin air.
Yo!
Then the humans finally built an artillery factory.
Okay, hang
And
on a
skipping
minute.
to year 75, by now the humans overwhelmed the Magic Kingdom in size.
Whoa.
However, the powerful wizards outnumbered the humans. But if the humans kept this up, it wouldn't be long before they overtook the wizards. Even with only one factory going, they have already made a few tanks. But with creating this technology, a new problem appears, as it seems whatever chemicals they're using is polluting their land. And Queen Houdini is still in the humans' territory, talking with one of her scouts, it looks like. I don't think she's been back to the Magic Kingdom in like 35 years. Like, what could she possibly be doing all this time? And then all of a sudden, a new factory popped up. The humans created a heavy aircraft factory, which will produce devastatingly powerful
Oh my God, they're gonna have
warplanes.
planes.
And then finally, at year 80, Queen Houdini teleported out of the humans' kingdom. I guess whatever plan she was carrying out over there finally finished. At this point, both sides had everything they needed.
Bro, I don't know who's gonna win. This is actually crazy. The entire time I was leaning towards thinking that the mages are gonna win. But now that I just saw that the humans have like B-32 bombers, I don't know what the mages are supposed to do against that.
If they ever met, this wouldn't be a war, it would be a massacre. And then finally, it was year 100. Now the Tech Kingdom has actually
Kinda
surpassed
scared,
the Magic
bro.
Kingdom
Oh,
in not
no.
only size, but also population.
Is it too late
Well,
to
surely
switch
the wizards
teams?
had calculated that something like this could occur, right? What is that? How is this here? What, this is not allowed to be here. I made it literally impossible for the wizards to build factories. How are they doing it? Unless No. This wizard village has the same culture as the humans. This must be all Queen Houdini's doing. She went over to the human side for 35 years to study their
she's a
technology and
genius.
culture just so she could steal it for her own kingdom.
That is insane, and I say this all the time, but the game is so realistic, I can't believe it. But like, she had the wherewithal to go scout and literally get all the info from her enemy and then use it for her own. But we don't know yet if the wizards were able to actually utilize that and make their own tanks and their own aircrafts for themselves. But if they are able to, then I can only imagine that the wizards should win, because not only do they have the aircrafts and the tanks and all the weapons, but they also obviously are wizards. They can fly and they can use their staves as weapons as well. But let's see.
She was in fact plotting something all those years ago, and now it had come to fruition. Well, regardless, the humans had been busy. They built another aircraft factory, as well as another tank factory.
Oh boy.
Now they have a good-sized handful of tanks that are insanely powerful. And now that it's year 100, the wall must come down.
The mages might need a nuke.
And now for the first time in a century, both civilizations were exposed to the other.
I'm kind of nervous,
mages weren't too
boys.
surprised, as they had heard rumors from the scouts. Meanwhile, the human children played where the wall once was. And then at year 102, Queen Houdini, what seemed unprovoked, decided to declare war on the humans. Could it be that the voices in her head finally got to her? It wasn't unprovoked. The humans' growing technology was poisoning the land, and the mage's magic depended on that land to survive. So it became clear to Queen Houdini: kill the humans, protect the land, and save the world's magic. And without warning, as soon as the war started, explosions went off all over the humans' kingdom.
Dude, that buildings are
battle
destroyed.
erupted immediately, destroying houses and buildings, and even the very important factories, blowing up as bombs went off.
That's actually smart to target the factories
began to prepare
instantly.
a giant army. Meanwhile, on the other side of the kingdom, a
Who's
group
that?
of humans focused all their energy on one wizard until they were able to overwhelm and kill him, proving that these powerful
that took a lot of
mages weren't
resources just to take
unkillable.
down one
Magic
of them, though.
flew across the battlefield as bullets flew back. The wizards using wind to spawn tornadoes to discombobulate the humans' army. This was truly a sight to behold, as both sides were putting their lives on the line. At
I
first,
didn't know
the
we could
humans
summon
were holding their
tornadoes, bro.
ground,
That's so
but
sick.
slowly the mages were taking control.
Let's go!
The humans now only having their aircraft factories left, finally putting them to use as a fighter jet.
Oh my god, dude!
And
They
with all
actually do
this
have
extra
fighter
gunpower,
jets.
it seems like
How,
the
wait,
times
what is
are
that?
turning.
How many
The
fighter
humans
jets do
had
they
bombers
have?
and even fighter jets, and even helicopters. But despite all that, it took them so much just to kill one wizard. As the world shook from the chaos, the humans put all their manpower into one line on the battlefield. Even with all their effort, their technology was slowly shot down one by one. Looking at the Magic Kingdom, it looks like they haven't even been affected. Well, it looks like all hell is breaking loose on the human side. And now they only have one factory left, and it continues to get worse as they lose the city.
Really good, like,
Queen Putin of the humans
force
isn't looking
fields.
so happy, and out of nowhere, due to an unexpected malfunction, Queen Putin dies in an explosive death.
Dude, I don't know if I think she might have taken her own life, bro. She might have just seen what's been going on and didn't want to be there anymore and just, you know what I'm saying?
Full of mages are needed to hold back the entire humans' army, and now the humans' numbers are beginning to falter, as even their most powerful artillery is being taken down. And as
I know
I'm
Team Mage, but it is kind of sad watching the humans go down.
To use against the humans, and some of the mages even adapted to the humans using their own weapons. Yes, this is what Queen Houdini had planned all along. Oh God, I don't think she planned that. And I don't think she planned that either. Maybe she should have planned a little more carefully. No matter how many bombers the humans brought, it was no match for the supernatural, especially if the wizards combined their powers with the humans' modern-day technology. No matter how many wizards the humans killed, it was already too late. The humans were far too few, and by year 108, the last of their tanks fell. And the humans, the kingdom of technology, was rendered conquered.
Wow.
As the mages celebrated their victory, mastering both magic and the weapons meant to destroy them, they survived because they adapted, becoming power itself, while the humans were limited by what they built. And in the end, adaptation beats invention.
There you have it. The mages prevail. Moral of the story, if there is ever a small uprising in wizardry and magic in today's society, we need to stomp on that flame before it erupts because they could take over. But if you guys enjoyed this video and want me to watch even more World Box videos, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and click right here for more.